Hi Aquarius, welcome to your 2019 forecast. I'm Shae. Please note there is another 2019 forecast on this channel for your sign. It's done by Kacee. We offer two perspectives, hoping at least one will resonate and be able to help. So we're going to be starting with the lessons from 2018. That is going to be the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So in 2018, you may have experienced a downturn in your circumstances. The wheel may not have been in your favor, and in order to move past that for 2019, I believe in this reading with the rest of the cards, you need to accept the responsibility of your actions that led you to this time. That is not always the easiest thing to do. However, it is something that we all have to come to a point in our lives that we have to reevaluate our actions and our hand in what we have done. That is a big involvement in a spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey, and you do have some of that in this reading as well. So I believe that carrying on into 2019, you need to, if you haven't already, did that inner reflection and, did the icky parts of, okay, I did this is my fault, and I accept it, and I take that responsibility. That needs to be something that would need to be worked on in order for any movement to even begin. What's coming up, what's next, is going to be the Emperor. This is going to be what you can expect to happen. What's coming to you. In this, we have the Emperor reversed. I don't know if I said that. If I didn't, if I did, my bad. You are maybe too rigid in your standpoints, and maybe too controlling of things, and letting go of that is going to be something that also comes along with the Wheel of Fortune reverse that you had. That also seems to be something that will need to come up, is to define the role of power in your life and how that affects all areas of your life. I believe in having control of one's life, but when you abuse that power to start affecting other people, that is where the conflict arises, and that is something that you may need to work on and reevaluate. And you may not even realize that you're doing it. Like, I don't get a, abusive, abuse and, just punching and angry. I don't get that type of vibe from this. What I mainly feel is that the controlling aspect is coming from not wanting to let go of something or someone or a situation, and feeling like if you holding on to that one last bit, and it may need to just be that you let go of that one last bit so that you can clear the air and clear the space to begin to do that evaluation. The challenges that you can expect is next, and that is going to be the Two of Cups reversed and the Five of Pentacles. In this reading, the Two of Cups reversed is indicative of a breakup or a falling out. The Five of Pentacles is grief, feeling left out in the cold, loneliness, isolation, worry. So there is going to be, as you go through this period in 2019, you are going to have to resign yourself to the fact that something is over, and you're going to need to admit that, face it, and try to move on and get into a safe space for yourself so that you can, if it's a bad situation, which is maybe where the Emperor reversed is in, then you're going to have to work through it that way, where you're the one that's going to be leaving the situation. If it's your situation and you are going to have to walk away from something of your own doing, then you're going to have to reevaluate the cause of how this happened. If it's something that was done to you, then in that aspect, you're going to have to work through the emotions of how to move on from that particular hurt or that hurtful situation. The next one is going to be our inner strength and how we use it. And that is the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords. And this is, the pages are a messenger, and you have two pages or two princesses in here. So the Princess of Swords reversed is, it's almost like not speaking your mind, but wanting to say the words, but not really knowing how to go about it. And also maybe in the aspect of trying, like in the Two of Cups reversed and the Five of Pentacles, trying to like make promises or say, okay, things are going to be better, things are going to be different, but not really putting any motivation into that, or the other person or the situation involved is not, you're not seeing any progress in that area, even though it's something that has been talked about many times. So the inner strength in this is to either apply what you're saying or recognizing that it's just all talk and it's not going to change. And you have to learn how to rely on that. The next category is going to be lessons from last year to apply to this year. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Chariot reversed. I believe the Queen of Swords in this situation is going to be mainly direct communication. Sort of no nonsense. Here's the facts. This is how I have to be at the moment. And leaving the emotion out of it. And just being almost all business. This is this. And there's no emotion. There's no heated conversations or arguments. It's just the facts and how to work around those facts. The Chariot reversed is going to be the lack of direction and self-discipline that have brought you to this point. And I think that's mainly with the Wheel of Fortune reversed as well and the Emperor reversed, is you've not really put the amount of work into the situation to try to save it, and you have no direction and you have no discipline to do what needs to be done. So those two things, the communication without emotion and the self-discipline and the direction, ambition, motivation for yourself, those are lessons that you may have learned from 2018 that you need to apply to 2019, or those are things that are going to appear in 2019 based on the reading with all the other cards. It's something that you may discover. The next category is how to move through the channels. How are we going to navigate? How are we going to move through? And the Princess of Wands or the Page of Wands, again, is a messenger. And that is about ideas and creativity. you need to, and this is also where the spiritual journey comes into play, is that you need a big reboot on how the rest of your life is going to go, and how what you want and how to get there. And it needs to be something more of a creative aspect that's on your path, and then somehow being able to incorporate a spiritual journey into that is the way to propel you forward. And your overall energy, the overall theme of the year, actually looks good for that, because it's the Ace of Wands. It's new opportunities, potential, inspiration, and just general moving up. If you can work through these issues that you have and really give it the time and energy and accept the responsibilities of your actions and then move to fix that, it does look like you will have the potential to grow and change and get to where you should be. I'm going to pull an angel card here for Aquarius, inspiration from our angels. And we have, playfulness, which I believe came out, I think it was for Sagittarius. And then inspirational wisdom from angels and fairies for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. Guardian angel of winter. Your time is often taken up with problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own needs. Okay, so we have playfulness. Playfulness is about not concentrating always on work. It's about having fun, looking at things from a childlike play, and being a little bit more carefree. And it seems like you are definitely in need of some serious relaxation time and maybe some time away from your problems, whether that's a vacation or simply doing something that you haven't done for a while in a creative way. Something needs to occur in order to take your mind off of everything, because you do have some pretty heavy energies in here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. It just means that this is the time to maybe step away for a minute, reevaluate, get a fresh perspective. The guardian angel of winter, your time is often taken up with problems that belong to others. Use your wisdom and the angelic energy to prioritize your own needs. So to me, this is just basically saying that, you know, what's going on here is probably done. And it's no longer your burden to carry. However, and now you need to just solely work on your energy and fixing what is, so that you can move on and maybe find some happiness in your life from the things that didn't work out in the past. These are the messages I've been given by Spirit, and I truly hope it resonated with you. If not, remember to go check out Kacee's reading for a different perspective. We hope you'll like this video and subscribe to our channel. Love and light, and my hopes for a fantastic rest of your day.